There we go. Hey, welcome back, everybody. And now let's get some music going. Oh, too loud. Sorry, my bad. Did not mean to blow the ears out of my viewers. Hold on. Where's the volume setting? Do I feel like such an old man? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's turn that way the hell down. There we go. There we go. How's that on the music side? Hi, Angel. Hi, Jonas. Let's do it. Finally awake for stream? Hell yeah. Good morning or probably evening. Oh, I gotta turn up my headset and make sure I don't blast you guys. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's get into it. So first, and it's a penguin. Oh, I think I've seen the penguin one. It's too quiet. Okay, hold on. Let me crank it a little bit more. This will let me know where I need to set my Spotify. This is actually the song that's playing right now, if you guys can hear it. So for Jonas in particular, because I know he's new, but for anyone who doesn't know, I actually have music outsourced to a friend of mine named Neo Thunder X. He has his own YouTube channel, 1,000 subscribers, very much up on the rise. He does all the music for all of my games, and I pay him like a shit ton of money for it. Like, him and I talk a whole bunch, and then I just throw him money whenever he needs it. And it's a very fun relationship. I love him, he loves me. And we are listening to a playlist of his music. But when I used to stream on Twitch, so I've streamed on and off Twitch for like 7 years. This was Hallowed Evening, which was a Halloween song that he did for my channel, but I'm actually going to ask him to do a remix of it with a emulator that we have on FL Studio, and I really want a remix of this song for my real game. So, today's goals. As everyone knows, we've been devlogging our Choose Your Own Adventure game, which is Call of the Chromatic. So basically for my big dream game, I don't have the coding skills yet. We're building a smaller game to teach us the coding skills. So we're doing a Choose Your Own Adventure game that is based on the same timeline, roughly a month prior to the events of my dream game. So today's goals are, we are going to finalize another branch of the game, because right now the alpha is going to have 5 branches. The idea, so clarifying what a branch is basically the storyline. So like branch 1 is the intro with 3 pages, branch 2 is a transition with 7 pages, branch 3 is the introduction to the Verdant Underwood, and then there's 2 major branches, and those first 3 branches only have 2 endings, and those last 2 branches have 27 endings. So we're hoping to get branch 4 mostly finalized tonight on stream. I'm going to continue after stream and try to get the majority of 5 done, so that after stream tomorrow, on one of my days off, I can do the proper launch of the alpha on itch. You guys can start giving me feedback. I'm going to put my feelers out there, so I want you guys to be doing like spell checks. I want you guys to be doing every little thing. Like, does it make sense? Is the context good? Is the story interesting? Is it too much? Is it too little? Do the choices feel stupid? You know, we'll get to that. You know, it's going to be really exciting. I'm going to do a huge whole thing on that. Like, I'll probably do a bonus stream on Tuesday or Wednesday of this week. Don't hold me to that, but that's the plan. So I want to finalize the branch. So that's going to be the first thing that we're going to focus on today, is this guy right here. Ooh, that's a cool color. Let's do this a little lighter. So that's our first goal. Grabby hands. Yeah, grabby. Sorry. Next thing is, I would actually like to hear what indie game people would like me to play next. Like, so I play indie games on stream when I don't feel like working on the game. So if I get bored and want to stream on an off day, or on a day that I'm supposed to stream, I don't feel like working on the game, I want to start polling what you guys would like to see me play. I have a small list. I'll make the list present, and then I'll let you guys start voting on that. Probably a poll through Discord or something. We probably won't do this one as much. I really kind of just want to jump into the coding and just kind of go nuts on it. But I really want to start getting back into the YouTube uploads and stuff, because we actually have gotten a couple of our community members directly through finding me through the algorithm on YouTube. So yeah, Deltarune would be awesome, and I honestly think that'd be good for viewership anyways, so like, I think I'd have fun. I'm probably not gonna do voices, just because I'll get sick of doing that halfway through, because I've spoiled myself for Deltarune, but I think I'd still have a blast playing it, because it's just a wholesome as fuck game. So without further ado, let's get into the coding. So for anyone who's worried about spoilers, don't worry. So basically what's happening is, you guys are on my main monitor, and then, how does it work? OBS is over here, and Twitch chat is over here, and then over on this monitor, I have all of the story. You guys can't see the story, so you guys cannot be spoiled for the story, because literally what I'm going to be doing is with my code. So like this is it right here, is right here. I put the block of text in right there. That's the storyline. Unless you guys can read at light speed and want to like completely pause it and do that, you don't have to worry, because I'm literally going to be copying and pasting them into these boxes, so you guys won't get ruined for that. And sorry that the webcam is still doing the focus thing. Stop that. There we go. Okay, that's better. It's going to keep focusing. I replugged. Ah, man. Womp womp. Oh, you know what? I should show the game off real quick for Jonas. I do this on every stream. I apologize for the YouTubers. I'm so sorry that I can't stay focused for more than 5 minutes. But I just want to show it off real quick. But yeah, I learned how to do all the coding and everything for this, so it's just gonna be a cute little, you know, like text-based adventure. We got all the like little what branch you're on, what page you're on. But again, I'll go through this really quickly too. And like if you choose like the wrong ending, oh, game over. Now you're dead. Womp womp womp. Darn, my light speed rating. I know. Come on, dude. But see, like this right there, where it's artifacting, because in my text language that I'm using for the game, it actually doesn't have like the little semicolon. So if you guys see that when you're testing, I need you guys to find things like that for me. Oh, there we go. We got Miniature Tigers. Thanks for the follow. What a cute name. I love that. But yeah, so then it's like, this is like, this path is just basically giving you the story of what's going on to get up to this point where it's like, now you're looking for, because the whole plot of the game, here, I'll close that so I don't spoil things for people, but the whole plot of the game as a choose your own adventure is that you are a scholar. You're from a region of my game world called Chromatic. You will blow up the Discord for this? Hell yeah. To notify you? Oh, no, please do. No, I'm being serious, Pix. The feedback channel, I'm going to want people to just start attacking the ever-living shit out of me there. But yeah, the plot of the game is basically, in my game world, Chromatic, which is literally, like, it's a region of color. Like, everyone is, like, a little, like, robot that's, like, made from hard light. So it's like, if you guys have ever seen Steven Universe, it's kind of like that, but more sciencey, where it's like, light is put into golems, and you are a luminite of different colors. And so you're a luminite of the region of Indigo. Indigo's primary function is that they study and research. So you were created, your name is Aster, Amaranth, because every region has a naming convention. Indigo is like indigo colored flowers, so like some of the members' names are like Anther, Alia, Maythorn, and it's been a lot of fun like designing all of that. So the thing is, you're Aster, and you're basically, your delegation is that you're studying relics and research, and you basically find out that this like basically Fire Nation attack thing that happened 1,000 years ago, everyone thought it was like a coincidence, but someone actually summoned it, and you realize that the conditions have happened for it to happen again. And so you go to the king to be like, dude, the world could end in 30 days. And then you have to go travel across the 9 regions of Chromatic and try to find a solution to stop the world from ending. And so there's like options to end up going to all the different regions of Chromatic on your quest. And like some regions will save you and some regions will kill you. And some options in certain regions, you will like end up going in like a third party format where like maybe you don't go back to the king and maybe you don't save the world but save yourself kind of thing. So there's like a whole bunch of like different stuff that can happen. It's really exciting. I'm really stoked for everything. So yeah, tonight is gonna be kind of just like, this is the plan for tonight is turn on some chill music, hang out, and I'm literally going to be extending all the branches and talking about my coding process. So to talk about the coding process, I basically first created a bunch of objects, parent objects, for people who aren't super into coding. Parent objects are, yeah, go for it, Pix. I'll read your question in a second. But basically, parent objects are, if you create it, and you create a set of rules here, then all of these here, like, if we go to branch 2, all of these options here, they're like choice 1, choice 1, choice 1, choice 1, choice 2, choice 3. They are all based off of these parent objects here. Is there a canon ending? Yes, there is. There is a canon ending. I already have a ring that exists in the Prism Break like files that's called Aster's Runaway Band, and it is a ring that pertains to Aster with the canon ending. So yes, but I am gonna have fun like fucking around because like even though some of the endings won't be canon, some of the events of the non-canon endings will be part of the history. And it's been fun for me designing the game like that because I was stuck on how to create the lore for my game. But now that I'm creating a previous game where I can like rough draft the lore before I bring it to Prison Break, and then I can go, if there's certain things I don't like, I can polish and fix those. So I'm really excited about that. It's been really fun. But yeah, so parent objects, basically, it's so that you don't have to rewrite code. Like, for example, right here in this one parent object, I have these things where it's like the image alpha. When I loaded the game, you guys saw that when the cursor would highlight over the menu icons, it would change colors. So this is, when the mouse leaves, the image alpha returns to what it normally is, which is 1.0. And when the image enters, you reduce the image alpha by 30%, which makes it a little bit darker. And then it also plays the sound only when you enter. It plays the little, and I made that in like 2 seconds in Fami Studio because I'm not very talented with music yet. And thank you, Pix. I love that you love this. I'm super excited about everything. So the thing is, and then it does all this. It draws all the text and it sets the font and everything. So the thing is, what we're looking at here is like what? These 10 lines of code, because this actually is redundant. I don't need this, but I'll explain that later. So it's like these 2 lines of code, this line of code, this line of code, and then all these 10. So that's like 4 different actions and 15 lines of code. By making this one object right here, now I don't have to recreate all the stuff. Wait, why did I do parent objects for different choices? I don't think I needed to do that. Well, that's a learning example. No, you're good, Jonas, and I really appreciate the comment. Like, it's fun because it was supposed to be a small coding exercise, and now I'm turning it into a game. People donated $100. Like, I set a Ko-fi goal to be like, if people donate $100, I'll add extra features, and I'll put it on Steam as a free-to-play game. So once we put it in alpha on itch, I get some feedback, and I spend another month, like, fleshing out the entirety of the game where it has, like, 50 endings. I'm going to put it on Steam for free for everybody to play, and then it'll be another way for me to slowly market and grow my community, so... Still writing a script for my game now that I have the time for it. I think that's really important, Pix. It's really fun to write a script, but definitely, like, if I may, Pix, real quick, just while we're having fun talking about the process, because, like, I plan on getting some work done on stream, but more of the work is probably going to happen when I get off stream. So, like, I have done this, Pix. Like, I have this whole thing here. Like, this is everything for my game. Like, here's the storyboard, here's the world lore, here's all the achievements for the game, here's all the player classes, here's all 45 class combinations. Here's all the different skills. Here's a board that breaks down all 27 skills and all 10 variations of the skills. Like, the only thing that I'm saying is, I am not saying do not be a beautiful, creative individual that you clearly are, which is why we're both building games and we're friends. But what I'm saying is, don't suddenly get caught in the loop of just concepting your game, because then you'll never make your game like me. Because this has been fun. This has been so much fun. Like, this is even me, like, this is the skill name variations. Like, me trying to figure out all 270 names for my skills when you take the 27 skills and you modify and amplify them. It's like, holy shit, this is going to be so much work. But I refuse to give up, and I'm going to work on it for 15 years and pump this game out when I'm 50 and be like, dude, I'm Jonas. That's another reason, Jonas, that I was like, not yet. Once I have the coding skills and I have everything roughly fleshed and figured out so that I can understand how other people might code in Game Maker, then I will probably desperately want help and pay people exorbitant amounts of money. But right now, I don't have those resources. You're just right what's in your head. Oh, okay, sick. Then yeah, you're fine, Pix. Pix, I was only expressing caution because I care about you and I want to see you succeed with your game. No. It was 10, and I was teasing with 15. It will realistically only be like 5 or 6 before I have a playable alpha. I'm giving myself a fair timeline because I don't know coding. I want to learn how to do music and sound effects so I don't have to rely on Neo all the time. You know, I'd love to be able to learn how to do shit on my own. So, but thank you for picking on me. I appreciate it. Okay, so this is basically what we're going to do tonight. Branch 4 is empty. And so what I need to do is, okay, so we'll go duplicate object. Now we got this goofy object. We'll shove that into branch 4. We'll duplicate a header. Same thing. Throw that into branch 4. And then we'll duplicate a choice. And then we'll throw that into branch 4 as well. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean, Jonas. Is like, I want this game to be multiplayer. I want all this different stuff. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. And if I have to suddenly realize halfway through my project while I'm like scraping by with YouTube tutorials that half my shit doesn't click and it just falls apart, I'm gonna lose my bananas. And that's not gonna be fun. But no, picks again, I think that's good. 3 endings with some slight variations. You know, do Mass Effect. Green ending, blue ending, red ending. Alright, so let's get this going. So, where... Okay, so I'm going to drag you guys over here. Okay, already read that. Sick. Where are we at? Is it right here? Nope, that's edition 1. I need edition 2. There we go. Okay, now we'll go down to branch 4. There we go. Okay, and this is going to be super easy because I'll just grab this block of text. And then we'll go down here, and then we got to rename it so that we can find stuff. Naming conventions are also something I've started significantly figuring out while doing all this, because naming conventions, without naming conventions, you will put a bullet in your head. And I'm actually really proud of how I've been naming stuff. For the most part, I don't get confused with my naming stuff. Like, it's pretty straightforward where everything's going, what everything's doing. If no full magazine, yeah. It's crazy you mentioned Mass Effect since I went on a Mass Effect theme park ride. Whoa, how is that? That sounds dope. Wait, Jonas, sorry, I might be missing context because my ADHD jumps all over. What do you mean, if not? I probably said something and you're commenting on it and it makes perfect sense and my brain's like, what? Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, so now we go here. So this is what's cool about a parent. So this is a child object, and I go variable definitions. And then I just take this, and I go, boop. And then at the end I go /n for a new paragraph. Hold on, I saw that there's a new post in chat. I just gotta finish this real quick. Boop. There we go. It was cool? Good. I'm glad it was cool. As you deserved. So traveling to Viridian Willow. Okay, so we've got inquire about the prophecy. Oh, so we do need a second choice. Okay, so duplicate. Ah! My naming convention, I ruined it. And then that'll be 4B and 4. Oh, I guess I should get all the rooms going too. Just so I can start moving everything where I want it to. So let's open up branch 3 and we'll duplicate a room. Same thing, we're gonna drag that down to branch 4. And then how many rooms do we have for branch 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh shit, that's right. Hold on one second, guys. I need my composition book. You said that'll put a bullet in your head about the naming conventions. Right, so yeah, see? I knew that you were making sense. What did I do with my... Guys, I will be back in 2 seconds. So if anyone comes in here, act natural and tell them how cool I am so we get more viewers. I'll be back. Okay, chat, I'm back. I needed my backpack because everything. Oh, 90% of the time I don't make sense either. Okay, well I'm glad I'm not alone. So, 2 books that always come to stream. Community feedback. So if you guys give me suggestions, stuff goes here. And then the other one is the game itself. And basically this has been like, I've written the entire game's story in this book. Oh, whoa, Jonas, what the heck? I could have been big. I could have been friends with Toby Fox. We would have been game dev buddies, and we would have high-fived, and he would have been like, yo, bro, your game is really cool conceptually, and I would have been like, thanks, it is. And then I woke up because it was all a dream. Okay, so this is what I needed. Okay. Rarely do I put effort behind a name for humans. Monsters is another thing. I like that. I try to put effort into... one thing that I feel adamant about, and this is not me contesting with you, this is just how I feel for my designing stuff, is that when you design names, when you design buildings, when you design corners on maps, or areas to travel, there should always be purpose. Like, there should always be purpose in your design. So how far did we go on the 4 branch? Does it... Is this... Oh, I need to go to branch 3, my bad. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm basically checking how many branches I have in what is branch 4, but in my book it was branch 3 for a reason until I transferred stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 rooms. Okay, so branch... Wait. Yes. Okay, 10 rooms. Got it. Okay, we're set. Let's do this. So now we go to branch 4, and we are going to duplicate this bad boy a few times. But before we continue that super far and make our lives awful with all this gibberish, go for A. I've also found that by doing naming conventions and stuff like this, because they will automatically alphabetize, it is really helpful to have stuff have some format of letter configuration so that it's really easy to track. Oh god, now I've done it. Okay, there we go, that's better. Boop. So we're gonna do this just a few more times. You know, I wonder if there's a way to do this faster, but I don't inherently mind because I don't want to, like, try speedrunning video game design. Like, I'm having fun just, like, punching this all out. And I know that this is only so exciting to look at, but I hope that the dulcet tones of my voice make it enjoyable. It's just really cool having new people in chat, too. I was really excited that Jonas showed up. Oh my god, guys, I gotta show you. We'll do it at some point, if not tonight. We will raid or figure something out. You guys gotta see, I'm gonna butcher how you say it, but it's like Gao? G-A-O? Like, he's doing this retro Game Boy game that's like with A-Sprite with just the standard Game Boy colors, and it's so cool. I also just want to know about the fact that Ultra Kill is going to get an update later this year. Oh my god. Wait. Okay, that is how I pronounce it? Okay, because I really like Gao. And I would really like to figure out a schedule where I can raid him. Because I feel like he deserves that. Yeah, because like when I'm not hanging out here or hanging out with my friends, I like hanging out in Gao's chat. Oh, you know what? Ultra Kill? How expensive is Ultra Kill? Because I don't own it, but I wouldn't mind... Oh, wait, we can just look at that here. Ultra Kill. You know what? So I won't lie, right now, I will pick up the Ultra Kill demo. Because I know Ultra Kill is amazing, so... Yeah, I streamed like 6 hours ago. Yeah, but I was at work until an hour ago, so it's like, I can't really watch. Like, I won't lie, I thought about getting on my phone at lunch and like jumping in to say hi. Layer 8 fraud, that's so sick. Hey, where's the demo? I wanted the demo. I don't see it. Add a wish list. There you go. What do I do? Oh, I work at a grocery store, man. And we are a privately owned grocery store, so I make like 45 bucks an hour as literally a grocery clerk. I stock a freezer. I have like heated gloves, and I go to work. And because of my yes man energy, I basically end up doing like everything for my coworkers, and it's honestly not a bad gig. It's awesome, dude. I love it. So I get paid like 28 an hour, and then every year that you're there, you get a 20% vest in company stock. So in another couple years, I'll be making like 56 bucks an hour. The only get up is at the second half. So the 28 that I get paid hourly gets paid out to me. I've got really good benefits. But the other 28 I can't touch until I'm 62. But last year I made like $15,000 in company stock. So. Job hunting is hard right now, so definitely be nice to yourself. Thanks, I'll drink some more. Alright, let's get moving on this. But, the job market is a little fried right now. I just used to get like 5 hours a kid at a grocery store. Damn. I don't close anymore, so no more Prism at work. Oh. Wait. No, wait, is that a good thing? Does that mean that Angel gets to hang out with me? Because that makes me really happy. I like having Angel around. Angel Bog. Okay, so if I did that correctly. Okay, then let's check the header. This is the only part that I'm still kind of figuring out a little bit. Okay, so objects, branch 4. Do I have my head branch? I do have my head branch. And I need two choices. So we'll get rid of that. And we'll do choice 1. And we'll do choice 2. I don't think that's centered, but that's okay. Okay, so now go to the branch. Really fried. I'm doing freelance things and stuff like that. I have lots of legal shit to. Oh, ew. I'm fucking sorry, dude. No. Typically more than I used to, but opening isn't much better. I don't. So I cheat and I work swings and my boss loves it because I just always like show up. Wait, so is this interacting with the druid? Meeting the druid. There we go. Oh, you know what? I might actually need some art for this. Hold on. New 16 by 16. Because I gotta draw the druid's head. So let's shrink this down. Bump, bump. We're gonna draw our fun little icon design that we love drawing. Dude, we love art! All my homies love art. There we go. Okay, so now I just gotta draw the druid's helmet. What does the druid look like? Don't I? Hold on, I gotta reference something that I reference only 1,000 times on this stream. Like, every fucking week. Social media... Twitch... Devlog banners, Devlog 15. Love this banner so much. There we go, that's the druid's head. That's what I need. I'm gonna see if I can make this fit in the 16 by 16 space. Oh, I can, kind of. Okay, I might have to figure something out here, hold on. So let me grab these and just clean that up real quick. Oh, because the head is just a little bit too big. I don't like some good old art. I'll show off more of my art at some time, Jonas. Like, I have so much fun doing this stuff. This is my favorite boy right here. He's the Burst Mage class. You can play as the Sorcerer. He's a good little robot boy. But, like, yeah. I'd say shrink it. I can't really shrink it, though, because if I shrink it, the visor goes away. Like, check this out. Like, if I take it and I'm just like, crunch. And I take that side and I crunch it in. Now he doesn't have an eye. Actually, hold on. Wait. This... kind of cooking a little bit. I kind of like it. Hold on. Yeah. No, that actually doesn't look too bad. I like that. Maybe we center it a little bit. Pull it down. Yeah, like, no, this actually doesn't look bad. No. Oh, wait, it's fire. Like, maybe I even give him, like, a couple more horns up here to be like, he's the druid. Oh, wait. Does this look goated? Wait, hold on. Hold on, are we making like... Wait. Are we cooking? Are we cooking? Wait, this is kind of cool. Okay, so then, like, what if we... Yeah? I think this is looking sick. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. I'm cooking. Oh, that's too much. That looks a little too basic. Goated? Goat. Man, stop it. Okay, lighter color, darker color. So we'll do a little bit of light through here. Ah! Oh. Go to Goatman for real. Well, because that kind of like, doesn't it look kind of like a, like, doesn't that look like a druidic mask, right? Where it's got like horns and stuff coming out? Like, I think that looks sick. And I just like do the shoulders. This part we might have to work with a little bit. Maybe not, just kidding. I might just be on fucking fire tonight. Oh, I'm not sure if I like that. Hold on. Looks okay. It does look kind of tree-ish in nature. Hold on, let me try like coloring it in. Because I was thinking like green, so that it's like obvious that it's them, like their armor and shit. So what if we like, and just connect it there. Get some green. Okay. Oh, and then there we go. Okay, there we go. Hey, it's my girlfriend from the other room. Hi, Mrs. Prism. My girlfriend's... Guys, you have to understand, so my girlfriend, she's, like I said in the announcement, she was sick, so that's why, I was late to stream today. She's literally in the other room watching me on the TV. Wait, are you watching me on the TV or on your phone? I'm guessing phone so that you can watch stuff while you goof off with me. But if you're watching me on the TV, I'm literally... I love it when you guys are nice to my girlfriend. It literally makes me so happy. Oh, on the computer? You could have stayed on the couch. You could have just logged on your phone. I don't want you... Oh, so sweet. I think that this is kind of hitting the vibe that I want, though. This is really good. We do something like... Kinda, it's giving me the vibe I want. Body's not big enough. Just make sure you're taking care of yourself, okay? Like, you always take care of me. You have to take care of yourself. I think that that looks okay. Because I think that... Because there's even a part where, like... Let me see if I can find it in the story. Like, meeting the druid, right? So, small spoiler coming in, but it's like, yeah, so it's like, several large trees have been knocked over, one of which is completely split in half. After Ironwood waves farewell, you make your way to the middle of a clearing where a large green construct wearing a horned wooden mask mutters to themselves. Acknowledging your presence, they turn to face you. Like, I think it'd be very clear that this is the druid. Want to change my spot, okay. Okay, that's perfect. Then we did it. I just wonder if... Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna be rude to this man for a second, right? Like, do we like... Ooh. Oh, but the rest of his body would have to shrink. That's all. Looks like Pan from Pan's Labyrinth. We have to watch that. I still haven't seen that. Because not gonna lie, how this guy looks, like, he ends up being too tall, which sucks because it goes over our 16 by 16. But, like, this looks dope. This looks better than that helmet. So I might play around with that. Let's move him back for now, though, because that's what our current druid looks like, and I still like him because he still looks very tall and tree and, like... But that's for another game that we're not ready for yet. This is fire. So now we go File, Save As. And we go PNG, and we go to Chromatic Call, Art Assets, we go to Branch Icons, and we're going to do Sprite _ Branch _ Druid Save. And now we can go back to this. Dude, if my streams can start going like this, we're going to start doing so many more streams. This feels so good. Have you finished a game? One. I have finished one game, Jonas. This is going to be like my real... game though, and I'm really excited. As an NPC it could work, or even as a boss it could work, and there's some reasons why that could be fine. The game that I finished, Jonas, actually I wonder, will it do it if I do this? I think I set that up to work, right? Just kidding. Basically down below, Jonas, there is a link to my itch. And I have a game called Empowered where you... Yeah, you found it! We love the button game, dude. We love you, Angel. Thank you. Okay, so we got that. This is fine. Oh, hold on. I forgot to double its size because I need that for the game. So double it. Send it to the next person. So import. Re-import the druid at double size. Set the center. But this is why I'm excited about this, Jonas, is because, like... This is going to be my first game. Like, I taught myself this coding with this awesome book. One of our community members bought me a 280-page, 32-chapter book on how to use GameMaker. And I am 2 chapters in, and it's all about text. And now I know how text works, and I know how to draw it around the screen and stuff. Thanks, Jonas. So this is, like, compared to Button Game, that is one room and works on your phone, which I'm very proud of because that took, like, 2 weeks of figuring that shit out with the community. Like, this is going to be my first, like, big boy game. And then after this, the next game that I'm going to probably spend like 3 months working on is a game for my girlfriend called Iridescent, and it's going to be a top-down Zelda game based on the red region of my game. And I'm really excited about that too. So, I gotta name this bad boy. Sprite, Branch, Druid. There we go. Now we can go back up to Story Header, and we can change this to Druid. Meeting the Druid, page 1. So do we have everything set correctly to take you to... choice 1. Insist on meeting Viridian Willow. Left press. Go to room 4A. So what we're going to test is I'm going to speed run. We're going to make sure that I actually set up all the coding correct. Dating sim sounds really cute. I love that. So begin, continue, mountaintop, yes, yes. Go to the Underwood, meet with him. I'm going to insist on meeting. And look, it works! Oh, no, it doesn't. Why is it off? It's slightly off. I got to figure out why that is. Everything else is correct, though. Okay, cool. That's fine. Everything else worked. It's stored, like, meeting the druid, the page number, and the icon are all set. So why is it off? Did I fuck something up? First, did I fuck something up in the art? No. DDLC fan. I might not know what that is. What is a DDLC fan? And I apologize. Please, like, don't be mad. Because I might know what it is, and I'm just, like, spacing. So that got set correctly. Draw? Oh! Was it? Oh, yes. Monica. I liked Yuri until Yuri got too freaky, and then I was like, nah, I'm good. So everything else is set correctly. The icon's still correct there. But when we do that... Oh! It's not the icon, it's the branch. Okay, check this out. This is what I screwed up on. Look, this is scoot over... Oh, wait. Why is it doing that? I just need you to go... Oh, that's right. I have to turn off snap to reset it correctly. And right there? Yeah, there we go. Now it should be fine. I haven't seen your YouTube thing yet. I'm going to watch it after stream. Okay, so now when we go to the Underwood, we insist on meeting. Okay, now we're lined up. Now the druid icon's working. Look at that, guys. We whipped this art together in like 20 seconds, and that looks so good. We got art. That's awesome. Okay. So, okay, cool. So now we've got that all set. Cool. I think horror writing's good, though, man. Mrs. Prism would absolutely love that. I'm not, though. I just can't do horror. I scare myself. I'm too weenie. All right, so now for right now, we are back to copying and pasting stuff for a little bit. So we got to create some more objects. So wait, what are the choices in the first thing? Inquire about the prophecy, inquire about the relics. Okay, so let's do that real quick. Variable definitions. Inquire about black on prophecy. Choice 2. Inquire about Empyrean relics. I would love that, actually, Pix. Would you DM it to me? I'll check it out when I get a chance. I think that would be super cool. Okay, so we got our choices set. Right? Okay, we got our story, and we got our branch. Okay, so now we gotta just start duplicating this stuff. Got it. Yeah. I know you love horror. Duplicate. Right. Okay, so now let's do story branch B, variable definitions. Clear all that out. And copy the story. Bracket N to create next. There we go. Boop. Okay, duplicate branch. E. And then change the variables there, and all we have to do is change this to 2 out of 2. Okay, so now everything should make sense in this. Now we just need to do the choices for the next branch. Oh, Pix! Wait, hold on. Pix, let me permit you real quick. Install the maker. There we go. Pix, if you want, I gave you permission for the next 60 seconds. You can post a link in the chat. So if you want to post your YouTube link, you can do it. And then let me duplicate some of these choices. So let's be like, I'm gonna go 4B, choice 1, duplicate, choice 2, duplicate, and hold on, I'm gonna rebuff here. Okay, cool, it went through. I was worried that you were gonna get wiped out. Hell yeah. Okay, so... Okay, I got you. Okay, cool. So, there we go. Variable definitions. We got ruminate with the grooves. Choice 2. That's the druid. Druid to ruminate. Hell yeah. Are we getting picks more people for their community at twitch.tv? No, I'm just kidding. Picks, I do recommend though, if you ever get an opportunity to like stream, it's very fun. Required by the rumination safety. No. Okay, so we got all that figured out. Okay, and then did I update Story Branch B? Yes, I did. Okay, so we've got this. It's actually going pretty smooth. Okay, I gotta run through the story again real quick and just make sure everything works. So that works. That works. That works. I'll have to fix the artifacting right there. You should, Pix. I would tune in when I get a chance, or at least raid you. Like, I like keeping that stuff in the community, especially if it's game development. Okay, so that works perfectly fine. So, here, mountaintops, 1 of 4. We have another artifact. All the conversations, good. All the conversation, another artifact. Conversation, artifact. Okay, so that's what I need to fix is story. So branch 2D. So where does choice 1 take us? Okay, so for right now, is that going to cause an issue with my code? Yes, it is. So can I just have it do nothing for right now? Because that's the only thing I don't like right now is having it screw up and sending us all over the place. So let's see if that works, if it'll just click. Oh, gotcha, you're not going to stream with your face? Streaming with your face is fun, but it's also very vulnerable. Okay, so let's see what happens when I go here now. Perfect. Okay, so now we're not going all over the place, but I'll have to remember to fix the code later. Underwood, map changes. Didn't put the other option for the Life Weaver yet because I don't have that fleshed out yet. You can ask to meet. Okay, perfect. Love that. Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. Everything's making sense so far and working out. Good. So I'm going to check something real quick. So how many other branches do I have that I need art for? Because the art kind of went hard with you guys on stream. So let me see if there's any more art that we can do before stream ends tonight. And don't worry, we still got plenty of time for stream. Like, I'm going to go for, what, at least another 20 minutes. Okay, so what? I've got the relic branch, but I already have the relic icon. You sent the story to me? You did. Excellent. I got your DMs. Perfect. Okay, so just thinking for a second. She will. She's a bookworm through and through. Like, I literally, like, part of the reason I was late tonight to stream, and I'm not picking on her for this, I was happy to do it, but, like, we have a bookcase in our house that is literally just for library books going in and out. And so like I had to take 2 movies back for her and pick up a book from the library. But in exchange, she got my dinner started, even though she's sick, because she is adorable. Okay, so if I wanted to get particular, what? I could do one for each of those NPCs when you take that route. I don't think I need to do that, though. I think I can just do one for the camp. So, do we have all the branches we need then? Was I just missing Druid? Open. So what? We've got camp, Druid, intro, king. I did Orchid, even though Orchid's not ready yet. Oh, what did I do for Prophecy? Because if I have Prophecy and Underwood, then we're good. So hold on, let me check this. Because I might have really just needed Druid. Oh, not... Okay, my bad. Okay, so Prophecy was book. Okay, so that's right. I made the little book for Prophecy. So I need for Under the Tree. So the Undergrove. So we got to do some Under Tree Roots real quick. So music back on. And we got to draw some Under Tree goofiness. Or was I going to use... I think I was going to use this. So... just for a lore thing for you guys. So this is the Heart of the Forest. So in Prison Break, when I eventually release my game, every class has a class item. And the Druid's item is the Heart of the Forest, which is a part of the Lifeweaver tree. And so this being like the Undergrove, I think that that's going to be good. I think we are literally just going to plagiarize our own work so that we can have our own sick stuff in the game. And I am super okay with that. Okay. And get rid of those goofy lines that no longer mean anything, and then go save as, and go sprite, branch, Undergrove. And that's for one of the packs. So do we have everything now? We got intro, king, druid, which breaks into prophecy and relic. Oh, we don't have... Wait, I'm deciding on something real quick. How is the forest going to survive now? There is lore for that. Alright, so then file open. One of these did not get saved. I'm actually going to redo Orchid. I don't like the Orchid one, so buy Orchid. Oh, we've got Undergrove, Underwood. I don't need the A-Sprite version of that file. I guess we'll never know. No. You will. You guys will know. Don't need the king one either. So I guess I gotta figure out... So there's Undergrove and camp. But that means that I do need an icon for the Lifeweaver tree itself. And I already drew a tree, so I gotta figure out what the hell I'm gonna do now. So let's open camp. And then, see, it's like a little hut. Isn't that cute? Except I don't like how I did the shading on it, because I did mirror effects. Maybe I could do a better hut. I do have more room to work with. Maybe I split the hut a little bit more. So let's try that. Make the hut bigger. Bigger hut. Let's see what happens. I might regret this. Oh no, chonky hut. Oh wait. Actually, that's kind of cute. Hold on. I was so eager to like write this off, but actually, it's kind of cute. Does that look? I feel like that looks a little bit more like a house. It's almost got like a flatter head on it too. It's kind of cute. I wish there was room to do like a cute ass little chimney right there and have it look like something. I think this is okay though. I think this is okay. Oops, I did it again. I made some cool art. Not gonna lie, you thought it was a tree before? Oh shit. But like now it looks more like a house. Dope. There we go. I don't know if that really looks like a house. Hold on. Maybe I can do something with like the door. Can I like... Looks like a yurt. Yes, now it looks like a house. Okay, cool. Maybe I need to quit fucking with the door. Hold on. I'm gonna fuck with the door. So I do... Okay, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try this. Oh, God. I don't know. I feel like I'm trying too hard with the door now. I don't know. But I do agree with that, Jonas. Like, when you're like, oh, shit, I accidentally made art. And you're like, haha, all according to plan. I think I'm fucking with the door too much. Hold on. I think I had it right the first time because it was like an open door, right? Because it was like, there's like, hold on. How do I explain this? It was almost like it's an open door that you can like walk into. I wish I could do art and go, beep, boop. No, dude, whatever. Like that's important in itself. Ooh, that. Oh, you should definitely showcase. I absolutely love art showcases. And the thing is, like, I didn't, like, start great. I had to, like, learn how to, like, pick a color palette and everything. And, like, my friends tell me my art is, like, psychotically good now. They're like, dude, you're so good. And I'm like, because I've worked within a limited range. Like, if I try to make, like, when I start making scenery pieces and stuff, it's gonna be awful. I think that this is okay. I'm not sure if I like that it's just okay. What if I do darker colors? Like darker? Does that help at all? No, I think it's okay like that because it's like shadow. Do I have these flipped? Do I just need to like fix this by being like... No, that looks awful. There we go. Hi, Dirt! How are you? We're doing art right now. Yeah, no, scenery just scares the shit out of me. I might honestly pay someone to do scenery for me. I haven't decided yet. Oh, God. Okay, so yeah, we need one more piece of art for all of our branches for the Verdant Underwood branch. You're 3 talented, 5 me, dude. Thanks, man. Scenery, like, I have found that, like... See, I'm the other way. I like character art, but I can't do scenery. It's so funny. Wait, what if we made a game together? No. I would love to start wanting to do game jams with other people, but I feel like I'm still in such an adolescent spot where I'm learning so many important skills to have before I just, like, I don't know. I don't want to, like, get involved with other people and then not... Oh, my God. Can I please, just for 5 seconds? I always try to do it one stroke, and I should just stop doing that. There we go. But, like, I want to get the hang of doing art in, like, a really... What's the word I'm, like, even looking for? But it's, like, learning how to do it independently without needing other people to help me out, because a lot of the stuff I'm still doing, I'm still, like, teaching myself. But once I'm on a spot where I'm confident, I want to start doing game jams, because I think that game jams would be fun as shit. Work on some Python code for my sports betting. One day I'll figure it out effectively. I believe in you, Derp. You got this. So for the Life Weaver, what do I want? Because I already drew a tree, so I can't do another tree, because, like, that doesn't even look like the Life Weaver. It's just like, look, you're in the forest. I want to do game jams, but I'm holding off just a little bit. What should I use for art? You know what? I could do, like, a leaf or a flower or something, and we could use that for the Verdant Underwood, and then the Life Weaver could be the tree. I wonder if I can do, like, a leaf. Let's try doing a leaf, chat. Hi, guys. Bob Ross here. We're going to draw a leaf in chat today. It's not going to look good. This leaf isn't going to have a branch. That's going to be our little secret. Or is it? I made a hot dog. What did I make? This is sick looking. I would just make it well known I'm going to be learning during the jam. I think that would be fine too, because then they could like stick me on certain duties and I'd be fine with that. Dude, I made like a fucking... Guys, look at this. This is not intentionally what I made, but I made like a goofy little fucking like little drumstick. No, for sure. So I should stop being afraid of game jams. And I've got social skills, like, out the nose. So if, like, someone's like, what the fuck? I'll be like, I'm sorry, I'm dumb. God, I love that Neo goes so hard when he makes music. It's like a turkey leg, I know. Oh shit, ads are trying to come in? Hell no, snooze. No, well, that's what I want to do, is just, like, make a fun short game. When you go, like... Wait, so I feel like I'm almost there, I believe. Right? Break that out, and maybe expand. And then I can do, like... Right? Not quite. Not what I want. Okay, so, new idea. What if we use shading to acquire the gold? You guys ready for this? Grab darker shaded green and be like, look, the leaf has texture. What? Oh, textured leaf! It doesn't look like a leaf. Shit. Oh, I know what we do. We do what I do best. We go to the internet. Plagiarize. Not actually, but we go pixel leaf. Look at that! That's so good. I want that. Do we have enough room for that? I don't think we have enough room for that. Kind of taking some, like, hold on. We're gonna put this on our second monitor. And then we're gonna just, like, ooh, no. Yeah. There we go. I think that there's something here to work with. I think that I'm gonna have to have a little bit more overlap. So I'm gonna start with the small leaf because I think the small leaf is cute as shit. So it's got like a, so it goes into the corner, and then it like comes down two, and then one, and then corner. So it needs to come like this, corner, right? And then it needs to like, okay, so it's like this, which means that it needs to be one more taller. Okay? And it's like boop boop. Okay, I'm kind of seeing it. I'm kind of seeing it. It kind of looked like an oak leaf. I know, I was kind of screwing around though. I didn't really know what I was doing. Okay, so this is just 1 too wide. Take that off. So there's a lot of dark that happens right there. So if we do that. Ooh, wait, we got something. And then what if we like take it, and then we copy it, and then we paste it, and then we flip. Oh, we got cute little leaves! Sort of. One's got to overlap over the other, though. In a way that doesn't look like ass. Wait, and then what if there's another leaf? Up here! What if there's a third leaf, chat? Wait, hold on. I have a better idea how to do this. We paste. And then we flip it. No! And then we flip it. Wait. We're getting vegetational over here. Holy shit. Whoa. So this is a very obviously super rough concept. Thanks to some awesome like internet like inspiration. But then like we start shading and stuff. And we're like a little darker down here. Some where light is like hitting the most. Vegetational. Let's get vegetational. I don't think that's exactly what I want. Oh, thank you. I would like to hydrate. Because I have also been thinking about making a lot of the enemies in the verdant underwood mushrooms. So maybe we try trying a mushroom. That could be fun. I will keep this one going, though, in case we come back to this. Because this is not terrible. But I want to, like, try out some other stuff, so. So we'll copy, we'll paste. We'll be like, get that shit out of here. And now let's try doing a... Oh, what the Alright, let's try drawing a symmetrical mushroom. Right? So far, so good. No ads. Sorry, the thing was like, ads are going to start soon. I was like, my ass, they are. I think I had the top of the mushroom. I really like this. Because then I want like a fun little toadstool, right? It's so damn simple. No! Oh wait, what if we go just like this and then like that? It's like a little mushtacular like that. Oh, that looks terrible. Okay, I thought I could hold it, guys. I really gotta pee, so I'll be right back. For anyone who's new, because I know we had someone that followed earlier that was new, if you guys are still lurking around, there is a Discord. Please consider joining it. I'll be right back. I really gotta pee. No! Too much Gatorade! That was a close one. I was wiggling super hard at the end. Okay. So, for the mushroom, again, I'll do like pixel mushroom. Hold on, I'll show you guys what I found. There's some cute stuff here. And then we'll go like 16 by 16. And then that'll kind of focus in on just the... Oh, some of these are so well done. Look at these. These are gnarly. No, that's what I was drinking, though. I was drinking some red Gatorade. It was so good. Draw the super... No, I'm not gonna just, like, fucking... Yeah, I'm not gonna. No, more of, like... See this one? That's what I really like. That one's cool with the lighting and everything. Those ones are kind of cool, too. I don't think I have room to do those, but I think I can do a reduced version of this one. So I'm gonna try that real quick. See if we can get something nice looking. So it's like more flat, comes down a little quicker. So let's get rid of all this. So it comes down. Oh, I run out of room. Hold on. Just like... Ooh. Let's have it like that. Trumpet mushroom looks pretty evil. That doesn't necessarily look bad. Depends on how we color it, right? And mushroom stalks and stems are like normally like lighter colors by creation. So. I'm doing a mushroom! I am! We're doing shrooms in chat. Kids, don't do mushrooms. That doesn't look bad. I kind of want an earthier color for the stem though now. So let's try... There we go. Yo! Shrooms in the chat! Yo. This suddenly grown triple his size. Oh no, no! I do kind of like that as a mushroom. Not gonna lie though, being selfish, I just kind of want the entire thing just a little bit smaller because I don't need to necessarily be using the entire canvas size. Does that look okay? No, that looks a little bit more phallic. I don't like that. No, no worries, Pix. Stream will be going to bed here in like 5 minutes anywho. I just want to finish this piece of art because I'm gonna use, because this is gonna be for the Undergrove. This is gonna be for when you go to the camp. but the tree is like when you first pick the path, because then the undergrove and the camp, so these, oh, oops, I accidentally closed one of them. They become the sub traffic, so. Oh, good night, Pix. You take care, man. I love how wholesome that was, guys, in chat. Everybody saying good night. That's awesome. Me too. Good night. You guys fucking rock. So what if I stretch this over? I think it's too... Oh, because it would overlap. Is that the problem? Right. Yeah, because then it doesn't have room to do what it's supposed to do. If only there was a room. Wait, Jonas, you're going to bed? Oh, no, you're making fun of me. Got it. Like, I want to be included. No, yeah, my bad. I do think something like this could work. Where it's just like a little shrubbery, like grass. Oh yeah, no, it's not time. No. Oh, I forgot. It's way past bedtime for you. I feel like if I could break up a little bit of space in here somewhere. Ooh, okay. Oh, wait. I might be onto something. Oh, wait. This is looking kind of good. Chat, wait, hold on. We're cooking. Do you hear that? Do you smell that, chat? It's cooking. Oh, man, just make sure you're taking care of yourself. That's all I ask, dude. Wait, that doesn't look terrible. It doesn't actually look terrible. We might actually have cute, lush vegetation. Okay, good. Oh, that's right. I forgot. You got the sweetie with you too, so you're good. Okay, as long as you got the sweetie with you. Wait, so then if I do that... Ooh, it's starting to look like grass. The thing we need to touch, chat. Look, it's grass. Does it help at all if I make it pointier? Ooh! Wait, making it pointy was cute. Grass. Poison! Grass. I honestly really like that, so I'm gonna start shading it, and then we're gonna just see if, because like I'm not crackhead crazy, right? This looks like grass. I think I'll try to do a little bit of light on each corner of it to be like, look, it's the grass. There we go. Maybe a little bit too much there. There we go. I really like that. Okay. Yeah, right? Thank you. Oh shit, what if we ended up using this for like... I'm getting ahead of myself. Because in my game, in Prison Break, I want there to be destructibles when you're looting and stuff. This could be like some cool, like, you know, like taller grass that like the player could cut down and stuff. Like I could make some modifications to this because right now this isn't frame because this is my item frame. Real quick, this is for Jonas, for everyone who's watching at home on YouTube. Sorry, but so Prison Break, and we'll go like what? Where's my equipment? Player UI. Menu UI, menu, no, not that. Hold on, menu icons, equipment icons, here we go. Yeah, and then we'll be like weapon icons, universal barrier sheet. But like all of my items for my character's menu in game, they all utilize this little portrait. So technically all my art is 14 by 14 because there's the frame that blocks it, but it keeps everything kind of focused from getting out of control. And so again, my grass could end up being 16 by 16, but this is just what the grass looks like in a 14 by 14 layout. Because I might even eventually, like... I might do this one overlaps a little bit more, and then this one is just under, because I kind of don't like how the black is there, but... Oh, and ads are starting in a minute that we cannot avoid, so we will go save as. We're going to go to Chromatic Call, Art Assets, Branch Icons, and we're going to go Sprite, Branch, Underwood, and then we're going to save. Ooh, we're not going to do that. Okay, hold on. Underwood V2. We're going to save that as a PNG. And then where's our other Underwood? Because I got to rename it to Lifeweaver. Okay, and now we're going to go File, Save As. Lifeweaver Branch. There we go. I know I hate the ads. All right. We are all set for the evening. Everyone, thank you very much. Ads are starting in 10 seconds, so we're going to run away before then. If you haven't already, make sure you follow. We will be doing this again tomorrow night. Discord is here. YouTube is here. Please check out all the content. I will be upping the YouTube. Everyone, have a good night. Bye. Wait, did it not end? Oh, God, it didn't end. Ah!